I'm going to talk about LSU quarterback Garrett Nussmeier and look at some of his best throws from Nuss in the Texas Bowl against Baylor yesterday or this previous bowl season, depending when you're watching this video. We got maybe 7 or 8 clips we're going to look at, but before we look at these clips, before we look at the film, let's talk about Nuss's performance for maybe 1 or 2 minutes, then we'll dive into the film. So Garrett Nussmeier, 24-34, 304 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. They came into the game as a 3.5-point underdog, because of transfer portal, opt-outs, all of that stuff. But from the beginning of the game, you could tell Nuss was locked in and the team around him was locked in. You could tell he elevated the play of his teammates. There's a lot of good things to like from Nuss. I thought he showed a little bit of everything yesterday. The ball came out quick. He was able to buy time with his legs whenever he needed to. He scrambled, made one of the best throws of the season was to Anderson on the one where he scrambled to the left and made a nice throw that we'll watch in a second. He also was able to push the ball downfield. He was able to take what the defense gave him and get the ball out quickly. And he had some really big throws on 3rd and 4th down, some good situational throws from the beginning of the game to the very end of the game. That last drive, even though I know Baylor got the ball back, they converted a 3rd and 11 to milk the clock. And then I thought he responded really well after the interception. We've seen at times, especially in the second half, those interceptions can lead to more interceptions, can lead to poor play. Obviously, A&M game, then it started after that 3-game losing streak. So it was nice to see him respond, to the team respond well, because you had that fumble from Anderson, then you had the interception from Nuss. So you're kind of like, damn, as an LSU fan, and we cover a lot of Nuss, we're like, man, is it happening again? They responded and were able to win convincingly. So he did a little bit of everything. He took what the defense gave him. When the defense dropped 7 or 8, when they didn't blitz, he was 11 of 13. When they did blitz, he had 224 yards passing, 10.7 yards per attempt, took his shots downfield, did well off play action, did well on straight drop backs, and they're able to push the ball and complete on some deep balls. He was 4 of 8 when the ball was thrown 20 yards or more downfield. So overall, good game from Nuss. We saw him use his legs to buy time. We saw him take what the defense gave him. We saw him push the ball downfield when called for. So overall, I think you got to be encouraged and excited if you're an LSU fan going into 2025. Again, if you've seen this channel, y'all know we're high on Nuss. We think year 2, if we go off what history has shown us with LSU quarterbacks, year 2 typically is their best year, especially from the past 2 guys. With that said, let's go ahead and look at Nuss. We got maybe 7 or 8 clips that we're going to check out that hopefully does a good job demonstrating what we just talked about. All right, LSU fans, if y'all have seen the channel before, y'all know this is pretty reactionary. We're doing it the day after the game, so we're using broadcast footage. I do apologize. We have to slow it down, but it does a good enough job demonstrating the throws Nuss made. And we do have some All-22 access, which we'll be able to utilize during the offseason when we have more Nussmeier and just SEC quarterback content in general. So first throw watch. This is the opening drive, I believe, right? Yeah, it's a 4th and 5. You'll see Nuss convert it here. Again, we talked about situational throws, situational football for Nuss, converted on a lot of 3rd down and 4th down throws. The first 2 clips are 4th down and 3rd down throws. We're going to see an out route, I believe, to Green. Baylor only brings 3. Again, Nuss was 11 of 13 whenever Baylor dropped 7 or 8 guys into coverage. Yeah, this is to Green, right? LSU fans can correct me if I'm wrong. But good ball there, 4th and 5, good conversion, and this led to their first touchdown. Again, Nussmeier took the defense gave him the majority of the time, especially when they dropped 7 or 8 into coverage. This is the first touchdown. It's a 3rd and 5. I don't know if you can see down here. It's 3rd and 5. We're going to see that Baylor, let's see, do they blitz or they bring 3 or 4? I don't think they blitz here. Maybe I'm completely wrong. But regardless, Nuss able to buy a time in the pocket. Yeah, they only bring 3. So first 2 clips, we're watching Nuss reading the defense. The defense drops 8 the first 2 clips. We're going to see him. He started boundary side, comes backside, able to wait for someone to get open, throws a touchdown, gets it over the defender, and has enough juice on the ball as well to get there before the defender's break. Yeah, Green again. He had 2 touchdown catches, right? I think Nuss's 3rd touchdown was to Green as well. Okay, second clip we'll watch. This is my favorite throw of Nuss from the game because it's athletic as hell. He avoids pressure. It's a very accurate throw on the run. Maybe one of his better throws the entire season. So we're going to see Baylor does blitz here. They do bring 5. This blitzer gets through. He's able to escape here, get his eyes downfield and throw to Anderson. Pressure in his face, boom, but able to make a really nice throw falling backwards. This is a tough throw. Let me move myself so we can see the catch. That's a really nice catch too. Watch slow motion. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's a catch in the NFL, right? So really nice throw from Nuss. My favorite throw of the game. One of my favorite throws probably of the season. Escaping pressure, eyes downfield, throws an accurate ball. And this is the very next play. This was a touchdown to Hilton. It was great to see Hilton get involved, especially throughout the entire game. I mean, he should have had 2 touchdowns. I guess he had the next one we'll watch where he caught it on the 1. But we're going to see Baylor only brings 4, so they drop 7. Quick play action. Again, some of his deep balls are off of play action. Not all of them, but 224 yards or 220-something yards off of play action for Nuss, if I'm not mistaken. 10-point-something yards per attempt. Deep ball, beats him by several steps. Good throw from Nuss. Again, 4 of 8 on balls throwing 20 yards or more downfield. So that was good to see because whenever LSU struggled during the season, they weren't able to hit those deep throws, and then the defense was able just to kind of suffocate them towards the line of scrimmage. Here's another deep throw to Hilton. Again, this is the ball. He caught it like on the 1-yard line. We're going to see Baylor brings 4, so they drop 7 to coverage. Good job up front protecting. Deep ball, 49 on the 49-yard line or so of their side. Able to throw a good ball here. Great catch as well. Again, great seeing Hilton get involved. It's pass interference too, right? And still able to make a good catch. Again, 4 of 8 where the ball was throwing 20 yards or more downfield. And then a good play call here. So 3rd and goal, a little play action. They got Green, pretend like he's blocking. Everyone's flowing. Eyes come back here for a touchdown. It's too late when he realizes that it ends up being a nice touchdown for Nuss there to Green. So this was Nuss's 3rd touchdown. They get up 28-7. There's still some nice throws after this. Baylor's able to find their way back in a lot of time. Not thankfully, but largely due to some LSU inflicted wounds. But LSU was able to fight here. Here's another good throw. This is to Anderson, and this is like one of the first first mistakes from LSU this game against Baylor. They're up 34-17. They just stopped Baylor on a 4th down, I believe, and we're going to see him have a nice throw, middle of the field against the blitz. They're bringing 5. Pressure comes in. This is a hell of a throw between 2 defenders. Like, you need some juice on that ball. It's a great catch by Anderson. Then, of course, he ends up fumbling after that. But I thought it was still a really nice throw from Nuss, one of his nicer throws on the day, middle of the field. Then the ball comes out. They stop Baylor. And then Nuss throws the interception. Not a great pick, but again, we talked about this in the beginning of the video. He was able to respond. There was no snowball effect like we've seen in some of the games, so that was great to see, especially if you're an LSU fan and a Nussmeier fan. So the last clip that we'll watch, and there are a few of the throws that I wanted to demonstrate, but I like this throw. Baylor blitzes here. They bring 5. He buys time. Again, take what the defense gives you. This is something Nuss did really well, especially the first half of the season. He was playing so well, is maneuvering in the pocket, buying extra time, taking what the defense gives you. Good throw there to Green, ends up picking up the 1st down here. And there's another nice throw that I don't have on here. It was a 3rd and 11, I believe. I'll go back and let it play. It was a 3rd and 11 on LSU's last drive. They were just winding down the clock. Baylor ended up getting the ball back. It was a really nice throw from Nuss that was able to help wind down the clock. So LSU fans, I do want to hear from you. Again, we're just a big SEC quarterback hub. We do a lot of SEC quarterback content. We've covered Nuss throughout the entire season. So if you are a subscriber and you follow us along, thank you. If not, please consider subscribing. We do a lot of SEC quarterback content. We got some cool stuff coming out during the offseason as well. So please consider subscribing if you like this kind of niche quarterback SEC content. That does help the channel grow. Thanks for watching. Like the video, share, all that stuff. And let us know your thoughts on Nussmeier in the comments below. Let us know your expectations for 2025. Then let us know what kind of LSU, Nussmeier, just SEC quarterback content in general you would like to see during the off season. As always, thanks for following us along. We'll see you next time. Peace.